Alright, so here's the transmitter for the Blade 130S. It's a pretty nice looking transmitter. It doesn't have a computer screen or anything, as you can obviously see. I've never had a transmitter with a computer screen on it, so I don't really know what I'm missing, but I can imagine it's a lot. No, I'm just kidding. So let's just jump right into it. So a lot of things that I had questions about when looking at the helicopter was, does the transmitter have these toggle switches like idle up and a mode selector? All right, so this one on your left side of your transmitter is going to be your flight mode. So beginner is all the way down, intermediate in the middle obviously, and then your full 3D. Now in full 3D you can do flips, rolls, you can do the tick-tock maneuver, you can have it do a tail and hover, or you can do, if you can think of the trick, basically the helicopter will do it in a full 3D mode. So in your intermediate mode, what it'll allow that chopper to do is it takes away the limitation of your bank control. So that basically means if you're flying like this, your bank controls like this. So what it does is it allows it so you can flip all the way upside down and then flip back around so they're flying level. Now this transmitter also has a panic button for the safe technology that Blade has put in their helicopters now. I have not had a chance to use that safe technology yet because I have not had much airtime, because it's been freaking freezing outside. Right, but soon the month of March will be here, and it will no longer be like minus 20 degrees Fahrenheit outside. So I like Spectrum products. Hopefully someday I will have a Spectrum transmitter with like the computer screen and everything. One of those like 12 or 14 channel ones. The transmitter for the 130S ready to fly is it'll do the basics, what you need to in order to fly the helicopter. It's not the most advanced. Okay, so let's take a look at your right silver toggle switch. So when you are in intermediate mode and full 3D mode, you push that one, you push it down, and it's what some people refer to as the idle up mode. And actually I think that's what Blade calls it. Actually I think that's what it just is in general. It's called the idle up mode. So idle up mode, what's that? Well, what it does is when your helicopter's sitting on the ground and you're in intermediate or 3D, your rotor blades are not going to be moving when this thing's up. You push it down, they will start turning and they will get right up to speed. And this stick, you want to keep this at 0 the whole time, and you're in idle mode until you're ready to take off. Because all you're doing with this is you're adjusting the pitch on the rotor blades, or the collective on the main blades. And so watch what you're doing when you're in intermediate and 3D mode. Now whenever I'm outside, I always keep this up as just as a safety measure. Even though it's mostly just me that's flying, I just like to use it because that way I know I won't get hurt accidentally. Because getting hurt with your RC is never fun, but yet it is also funny at the same time, because you're also sitting there going, well, who would have thought that would have happened? Alright, so here's your panic button. And your panic button, what it does is it's right in the name, the panic button. So let's say you're in the air and you know it's a relatively calm day, but yet a strong gust takes it, and it makes the helicopter flip upside down accidentally. And you're trying to get it level again by just banging these sticks around. So what do? You hit that and it'll level it back out. levels it back out, you're good to go again. So it won't land the helicopter or anything. It won't bring it in. It's basically just there to keep you from doing something you don't want to do in the air. So another thing I noticed with the helicopter, this is for those that have it, will know this probably, but that is the fact that the tail rotor for the Blade 200 SRX or the 200S will fit this tail rotor. It is a taller tail rotor. So here's the stock one right there. Now where did I put the other one? Is always the question. I got it right here. One of my other helicopter boxes because here they are. So here's the one for the 200S. And it does fit. So this coming week, I'll try to get a flying video or two. I won't be flying this particular model. I'll most likely be flying my MCX2 or my 120SR. But plans will probably change. So yeah, here's a comparison of them side by side. So you can see this one's much larger, but usually larger props give you more thrust. Well, thank you for watching the video. Comment on the video, like the video, and subscribe to the channel if you like what you saw. And if you didn't like the video, give it a thumbs down. Alright, I will see you guys in the next one. Alright, so overall, I like the transmitter. It gets the job done. It's not the most advanced, but it does exactly what I need to do when I want it to. It's not like some wicked cheap one. I mean, this one is fairly cheap on Horizon Hobby. I think it's like $40–50, somewhere in there. I didn't really look at that price that much because I was focused more on getting other parts for the helicopter. And so yeah, that's my thoughts on it.